Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome to Fez, a game that I have heard talked about a fair bit over the years, but I've only watched like 5 minutes of gameplay perhaps in the past, and it's some kind of action puzzle platformer, I think. I have done a funky thing. I'm using a controller that is not necessarily ideal. But it seems like it's working, and so hopefully that stuff will work, or I can use the keyboard if I need to, because it's got more controls that I can map on my controller. But we'll see how it goes. Also, it's not particularly nice for setting up audio and recording settings in OBS at the beginning, but looks like it might be okay. So I can jump. Oh, and I can jump on the shelf. And I'm pressing down and it's not going down if I press down and jump. Oh, then I'm hanging off the edge and then I can press down again and I fall down. Okay, I'm already learning things. Great. I could press up to enter a door. Can I play the drums? Let's see, I have an action button. And it does not seem to do anything right now. Is there anything else that I can interact with in here? And I'm not sure. Those sound effects seem very quiet, whereas some of the other stuff at the beginning of the game was loud. If I wanted to go to the menu or options or something, here we go. Apologies for doing this on camera. Let's try turning the sound volume up some. That sounds loud there. But now if I resume the game, that seems reasonable. So we'll try that for a bit. Okay. Action button, I have like some kind of map or something. No, that was this thing. Hold on. This button doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, let's enter the door. And I'm not in control. There's somebody wearing an eye patch, putting something in a something. It's traveling downward through pipes. There's a kitty cat. Okay, turns out that this game's pretty good. There's lots of these little people. Walk up to the mailbox. I guess the mailbox is the thing on the right where that thing just arrived, but I see a sign over here that I'd like to interact with if I can. There's also a butterfly. Look how high I can jump. I can jump so high. I'm way up here. Can I talk to this person? I guess it really wants me to walk up to the mailbox. There's a bird. What if I were to jump over here? I would die, and then it would reset me back here. Okay, we've already discovered something. Take that, video game tutorial. Press X to read mail. Okay, that would be this button. Dear Gomez, please meet me at the top of village. I have something very important to tell you. Today is special day. Not top of the village, not a special day. This is Geezer, who must be the old guy with the eye patch that we saw earlier. Press A to jump, yeah. Use the right stick to look around. I don't have a right stick, but I do have IJKL, yeah, keys on the keyboard, which enable me to look around. Alright. Press B to talk to villagers. Okay, wasn't expecting that. What's your favorite shape? Square. Mine is square. Okay, there you go. I wasn't even looking at your glasses to think about it. Not cube, that's for sure. Because there's no such thing. That's right. 2D games. That's where it's at. Alright. Can I talk to these little guys? Gomez! Gomez! Hi, Gomez! What about the little girl? Okay, I'm done talking to you. Hi, Gomez. Yeah, how do I get out of your... cancel. There we go. Okay, did it. I could run around all day. In fact, I will. Sounds like a good plan, kid. Okay, so we got some mail. I can open this door and go inside and discover that I guess we have kind of like family portraits or something, and so perhaps we're all part of one big family in the village or something, maybe? Maybe. Doesn't seem like there's much I can do to interact in here. Could I go into here? I'm pressing the up, and it doesn't go, but when I press up over here, it does go. So let's imagine I don't step into the fireplace. I noticed that the, it almost looks like the, well, a few things. One, the sky has changed color. I'm not sure if it's nighttime now because I've spent so long or something else. Also, the quote-unquote stars in the sky like are on a grid and there's like a Tetris piece and like a reticule below me and different things. I don't think this game gives me any kind of mouse pointer where I could point at things. Clearly they did not see Alex Diener's talk about how to make for good Let's Playing. Locked doors require a key to open them. Okay, I do not have a key. I can climb vines. Oh, these are vines I can climb. Okay, and I can just jump off of them. Great. What do we have going on over here? I love Village. I lived here my whole life. And that's all you have to say. Alright. Got a windmill. So we're powering something. So let's climb some vines. And then talk to this guy. Reality is perception. Perception is subjective. And so yes, so in like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's like when I was watching someone play the game or if it's in the trailer or something. But there's something where like at some point like the game shifts perspective and like you're in a 2D world and then it like flips around and it's a 3D world or something. That's like one of the only things I know about this game. That and I think somewhere in it there's a QR code. And I think that might be like the full extent of everything I know about this game. It's going to have some weird puzzles, is my understanding. Alright. Still getting the tutorial about how to open doors. What do I find in here? I'll eventually get to the top of the village. Don't worry about it. That little red dot that appears on the right is apparently when the game is autosaving. There are like notes on the walls, but I can't read them. This person with the eye patch. I thought the old guy had the eye patch. This is like a younger version of him or something, maybe, standing on top of the tree. Could I stand on top of the tree? Wasn't sure if I could jump up and climb that high. There is a bird standing on top of the tree. And there's a little chair up here. Oh, and I can like press down to do that. I wonder if there's fall damage. I'm not going to choose to worry about that right now, though. Okay, so I guess I just have to climb some more vines. Let's do it. Here is the aforementioned kitty cat that is chasing after Butterfly. Can I talk to the kitty cat? No. Can I interact with the kitty cat? No. I can't pet the cat? Okay. Now we have like 2 demerits on this game. No mouse cursor. No ability to pet the cat. Starting to worry. Well, let's go inside here. And who are you? There are no such things as devil squares. Only regular squares. Alright, do I know what a devil square is? If that is an, like, existing term in the world, I'm not familiar with it. Got some nice 2D stuff going on here. We've got an alphabet that seems similar to our own, although perhaps missing the last 10 letters or something. And various, very pixely, grid-like painted pictures. So yeah, definitely these people are very 2D. Okay, how would I get upwards next? I guess I would jump over here and then jump up here and talk to this fellow. You're looking nice and flat today. Okay, so everything is kind of reiterating this. I thought maybe I was going... Okay. Apparently there is fall damage. I thought I was going to be able to walk this clothesline or jump on the laundry, but that is not the case. Doesn't seem like there's any penalty for death other than you have failed. I want to see if I can get a better... Oh, if I want to get a better look, I should use my look. Yeah, there's a treasure chest over there. Okay, so I definitely want to go there. So we will try to work out how to do that in a little bit. But meanwhile, I've got a sink and a kitchen and shelves, and I can even stand on this chandelier, which is built extremely well and able to hold my weight even when I'm jumping up and down on top of it. Lots of very high shelving. Presumably my kin here are also capable of very good jumping. Alright, and so there's the guy I'm supposed to talk to, and so of course I'm not going to talk to him, if I can avoid it. Instead, I'm going to do this! Alright, I can make it there. However, If I were just to run off, yeah, then I would just fall off. So I can make it there, but the fall damage kills me, and I don't have like a double jump or anything to try to save me. Okay. And I presumably can't interact with the top of the mailbox, and it didn't look like there was anything else out here. Suppose I can look around. Alright, so... Haha, there you are! Today is special day. Adventure is ready, it's Gomez time! Dots? Anytime now. Just you... There you go. That's like a hexagon. Oh, it's a cube. And colors. The cube rotates. It gets very loud. And there's some kind of crazy code. So presumably that's a translatable alphabet. It does appear to have white space. One might imagine it reads top to bottom. I can try to work on some type of translation of that off camera between episodes. Looks interesting. Alright, so the audio kind of also suggests that I'm not meant to understand this at the moment. I note that it appears that the cube is made of like Tetris pieces on its surface, which is also interesting. Alright, and I don't think I'm going to get anything by listening to this, so I'm just going to kind of skip past. I'll be able to capture screenshots and try to do some translation. It could be interesting to do that now, but I don't expect that that's the expected experience. Okay, the background just disappeared, and the cube is picking me up like an alien spacecraft. The world is rotating in 3D. There's more text flying down. It's a special day indeed. And it's going to be like, congratulations, you've been transformed into 3D world or something. I'm imagining what it might be saying here. But that is a lot of text. If it is a simple alphabetic cipher, there is plenty of text to work from to be able to solve it. If it's something more complicated, it might be more difficult. And here comes a fez. Alright, drop title. So a fez is a little red cap with a tassel. I think there's like certain groups who typically wear them, but I don't remember offhand. But the hat gently comes resting on my head. I have a fez. It puts out an amazing light show. And I'm happy! Wow, I got a hat! Use LT-RT to change your perspective. Yes, I do have those mapped to shoulder buttons on this controller. And the world explodes. I don't think there's any code here. I think this is just intended to be glitchiness. Alright. I see. Wow. Okay. This is like the whole game rebooting. Okay, this is what I see when I boot up the game, and then this is where I started the recording earlier. But now it's glitched. I see. So we've made a permanent state change to the world, and it's going to have implications. Still getting the glitchy effect even when I press the A button to start. And so, how are things the same or different now? I'm going to wake up, but this time I have my hat already. So suppose I try to rotate. Yeah, okay. So now I can see the 3D-edness. Oh, and I'm even like behind this little tree. I see. So I have like my own little bonsai tree up on a shelf over here. And here's where I would be able to... Yeah, okay. Alright, got it. And the door is only visible there, presumably? And so I can't, like, walk through the door this way. Is there anything else noteworthy from any of these perspectives? Nothing else really jumped out at me. And then I just pressed up to go through the doorway again. And now we're seeing the 3D spin effect going from the top of the village down to the bottom. Alright. Gomez. Something went wrong. I need your help. I was sent to guide you. I am Dot. The hexahedron has been fragmented, shattered and scattered all over the world. You must restore it. Without it, everything will collapse. You've received a gift. A great secret has been revealed to you. There is a world beyond your village, and dimensions beyond the ones you occupy. This door leads to the outside world, but for now it is sealed shut. The marking on it indicates that it won't open until you have collected at least one cube. There are many such doors in the world, each requiring more cubes than the last. To reach the end of this journey, you'll need to find all 32 cubes. But first, you must leave this place. 32 is not a cube. 32 is a fifth power. You crazy hexahedron, if that is your real name. Hexahedron, I guess, is a word that describes a cube. Alright. There are 8 cube bits in this village. Like this one right here. Cube bits. Cube bits, as opposed to qubits, as in, like, quantum computing, which I might have been watching a video about last night. Unrelated. Together, they'll form a full cube, which you can use to unseal the door. I see, so like the 8 corners of the cube, I presume. Find them. Okay. You've given me a specific task, so quick recap. Shiny golden cubes. Very important. Gotta find them all, or else the universe collapses with you in it. No pressure. And remember, change your perspective. Now get going. Okay, let's get cube number 1. Presumably I'll have some kind of heads-up display that'll show me. Okay, there, it's one of the 8 in one of the corners. Yes, upper left. Great. And it disappears. And I guess Dot travels with me or something? Okay, let's shift perspective and see if we see any other cubes down at this low level. I can climb down here. I actually started falling down there and then realized I could rescue myself. Okay, but there's our kind of 4 perspectives, I think, from the first thing. And I didn't immediately see anything there. I guess I could use my look buttons a little bit more, but I'm just going to choose to kind of like look with my eyeballs for the moment. Oh wow, and I'm on the other side, and so the music has kind of gone quiet. Okay, and it might be the case that I need to enter some of these buildings and find some of the qubits hidden in mysterious places, such as like the fireplace. Oh! Ha 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 ha! This time I pressed up in front of the fireplace and I was able to go there. A treasure chest! To open it, face it from the front and press X. Alright, am I facing it from the front? Like, I don't know that I'm facing it per se, but I'm in front of it. And if I press X... It's a ridiculously long animation to show that we got a key! Keys can open any locked door, but can be used only once. It's almost like this is a video game. Fantabulous. Okay, and presumably there was some heads-up display showing me that I now have 1 key. But I didn't notice it if it actually did appear on the screen. And if I rotate through here, it even gives you the clue. You could see the treasure chest hidden in the place behind. Okay, understood. So the act of rotating one's perspective is meant basically to clue things that are findable. There's a little mousey over here. Alright. Well, let's just kind of keep looking around, seeing what we can see. I see a way to walk over to here. Right, and can I... Okay, I will just come to the front if I become far enough to the left or to the right to where I'm no longer obscured by the three-dimensional geometry. And every time we enter a doorway, it seems to kind of spin things around like that. You're also wearing a fez, I've noticed. It's been so long time. And yeah, you old person, you speak with fewer than as necessary. What are those little A and the words called? Like there's some kind of adjective, I think, but I thought there's a particular article was the word I was looking for, I think. It's your turn now. I'm tired. Plus there's the eye thing. Okay, so I guess maybe he somehow was on this journey, or he is the one in any case who... Oh! What am I witnessing here? And what caused that to... Oh, was that part of this little television set device that I'm kind of standing in front of here? It seemed to only happen... oh no, it's showing me what is through the door. It's giving me a glimpse of if I were to go through this doorway, where would I wind up? And so if I stand here, yes, dot shows me the inside of the thing. Okay, so it's a little preview look. I understand now what I appear to be looking at there. So that is great. Over here, I saw something glowing just near the top of the screen there, I think, for a moment. It's like a mailbox back here. And here, look, I found a thing. Ta-da! I've got 2 of the 8 cubes. Also, there appears to be a treasure chest over here that I could jump to, but I'd have to be in front of it, and now I am. What will we find inside? It's another key! Alright. 2 keys, two pieces, 0 full cubes. Understood. Okay, great. So from this perspective, I can go here. And let's see, I see another cube way up top, but I need like a different perspective in order to be able to jump to it probably, because I don't think I can jump up here. Yeah. So which of these perspectives was the most valuable? I guess this one would work? Question mark? Yeah. Hi, little birdie. Okay, so I only managed to find 3. Apparently there are 5 more in the village somewhere. So perhaps I should... Whoa! Take fewer deaths. I did not ever look inside this building, I don't think. So let's actually just go inside here. I won't even take a preview. And guess what? I found a thingy. Alright, we've managed to find half of the qubits. Let's see if we can go discover the other half. So far, did I go in here before? I'm not getting a preview for whatever reason. Dot, what are you doing? I did not go in here before, and there's one of them. Do you have anything different to say now that I've seen? Can it be a new direction? Whoa. All right. So you're at least open-minded about the thing that you were so assertive about previously. I don't know that I ever actually changed perspective in here, and so I should do that. Oh, and even the chalkboard has changed with the question mark with the 3rd dimension. And there's the evolution of our life forms, apparently. And, oh, I can see more of the alphabet. Okay, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, so the whole alphabet was here all along. It was just plastered along the different walls of this place. And here, that's eating and pooping, sure. Here's a map of the village. And here is something about sums of squares or something. Okay. Trying to collect any important cultural references that may come into play. So if I wanted to get on top of that tree, still not sure how I would do that. Doesn't look like there's any good ledges or whatnot that might enable such things. That was a cube, but that's non-possible. Alright, so what have I failed to witness here? Okay, so there was a blue thing above me again, which is presumably supposed to be cluing me in. Yeah, it's almost like coming from like inside this box that I'm standing on now. Oh, I see the cube. Okay, it's going right here. I'm not sure how I missed it before. But we are up to 6 of the 8s. And so I'm not sure if I had just gotten near enough to that one that it started to glow and put out a sound, or if it was the case that it's just like if you are doing poorly at the game and are not finding the things you're supposed to be finding, the game is nice and it's like, here's a hint, why don't you go over this way, silly game player. Oh, right, keys. I forgot about keys and locked doors. And I just witnessed a locked door, and that made me... Okay, if I need to come into the foreground to get over here, then there's a key door over here somewhere. Here, found it. Great. Do you say anything about the key door, by the way? You're back. You were gone a long time. But now I'm back. Okay, so I can spend a key, one of my 2, to enter this room and discover... Is that a map? You have found a treasure map. A map of what? To where? I don't know. Figure it out yourself. Alright. Is this the map I was looking at? That just seems to be on the wall. And I'm not sure... like, there's some lettering. There's probably... I could imagine even that might say Fez, for example. Just because it's a 3-letter thing. But I don't know. There's also, like... Yeah, things about Tetris pieces in here and whatnot, and... Yeah, there will be... Okay, this is definitely going to be a game that is going to require much of my own scrutiny between episodes, I think. Well, require. I'm going to choose to do such things in any case. So where else might there have been a locked door that I was not paying attention to? So at this point, we're kind of back down on the bottom level. And now that I kind of have witnessed those keyholes and have a better feel for exactly what they look like, I want to actually keep an eye out for them. So let's see if we can find them. So it looks like this is the easy way to get up here. For some definition of easy. And I don't think there are any keyholes over here. Yeah, that all looks kind of normal. Interesting, and I can even be climbing, like while I'm around the backside. Doesn't like drop me off or anything. I don't remember for sure if I have been in here, so let's look inside. Perhaps only open doors I get the preview of, and closed doors I do not. And sure enough, here's one of the places. Great. And over here, there's like a ninja dude or something over there. Look at that. It's got like a headband with a cubit embedded in it or something. So this place seems noteworthy. And after I've opened the door once, then the door stays open, and so that's actually a clue for me. It's breadcrumbs to help me discover the places that I have already been and the places I have not yet been. And I do not appreciate that, so I have not been in here either, because this door is unopened, and so presumably the 8th cubit is going to be found in here. And sure enough, it is. On the aforementioned tall kitchen shelves. And so now, is there going to be an animation? There is! I jump up happily. And I got a Steam achievement. Get a cube. Find your very first cube shard, is what it called it. Alright, and let's rotate around in here really quick. I don't know if there's anything particularly noteworthy. Okay, you did it. It's time to go to the bottom. Now you can unseal the door. Let's go. Okay, so if I want to go downward quickly without dying, don't have a good sense of how much fall damage I can take. Okay, I went down, I was like 6 blocks or something, and I'm still alive. So that gives me a sense, anyway. Okay, so let's use my look keys. So I need to go there. How do I go there without falling? By climbing down here. And then there is a... Got it. There is a little thing that I can stand on here. And then I can rotate around. And something very mysterious has happened. The door is unsealed. Are you ready to begin your adventure? We got through the tutorial. I guess so. Let's step through the doorway. Hey, listen. I think that might be a Zelda reference. I know this is your first time outside the village, so if you get lost, you can use the world map. Press this button to bring up the world map. I will do so. Wow! Okay, this is the world map. Warp gate, small gate, treasure, locked door, cube, bits, secret. Pan, zoom. Oh, this is where I can, like, zoom. Okay, Spin. Look. Back. Okay. It shows where you've been. You can zoom in and out. And rotate. So my rotate buttons, I guess, would be like, yeah, these buttons over here. Alright. Using the keyboard for those. Each node represents a place in the world. A gold plating means you have found every item, secret, or passage in that node. Alright. And when I'm done, I just press this? Okay. Great. Okay, that seems like a terrific place to call it a first episode. I'm going to say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day. Oh, wow, I can climb on the side. Oh, and I can fall. I will see you again soon. Oh, there's, I guess these are not marking doors. These are just, like, faces or something that I'm witnessing here on the sides of the walls. And there's another cubit up there. Okay, well, things to look forward to for next time. I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you're having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Fez. For now, bye-bye.